This is a revelation that Elohim put in my heart, and I'm going to reveal how profound it is. Well, all the confusion of the world started in the first day. That's what they're teaching us. Because we was teaching that the scripture didn't say the first day was good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He didn't say that. He didn't say the first or the second day was good.
Yes, sir.
The third day with the earth was good.
Yes, sir.
Not the heavens. When you're talking the heavens, creating heavens, he said the earth was good. But when we go into the end of those days, you're going to read it, because we're going to go back to Genesis. And I'm just going back. We already did it in the shows. But I have to go back and edifies. Adam revealed it to me.
Yes, sir.
So we'll go to
Yes,
Genesis,
Bereshit
in Hebrew.
Bereshit 1 and 5.
Yes,
which is
sir.
Genesis 1 and 5 in your King James.
Yeah.
And again, we'd like for you to go buy your King James Bible, because that's the book that I used to talk about that Elohim used.
That's it. He used it because another thing too is people talking about Hebrew, and I say Hebrew is the tongue of truth. So if I spoke in Spanish and I'm speaking truth, it comes from Elohim. It's Adam, because he is the truth. That's the truth.
Yes, sir.
So they talking about language don't have nothing to do with the spirit. You know what I'm saying? The tongue that comes from Elohim is what truth is. But with the Hebrews are speaking with the tongue of Elohim, so that's true.
Yes,
so if
sir.
I'm speaking this Yiddish that they teaching us now, which is not the true Hebrew, we wouldn't be telling the truth anyway.
Right.
That's why they teaching lies and don't know the truth, because they caught up in the letter and not understanding the spirit. And Elohim did everything by design, even also using the King James version.
Yes, sir.
Because the whole world speak English. None speak very few speak the natural law truth of the Hebrews.
Yes, sir.
As Abraham them did.
Yes,
So
sir.
it was all by design for this day and for this time and for this prophecy they're talking about Abraham.
Yes, sir.
That 400-year prophecy, we're going to go into a strange land. We're going to speak a language our forefathers have never heard.
Yes, sir.
That's what we're speaking today, English. So if they saying we don't speak Hebrew, it's fulfilling prophecy.
Yes,
we're living
sir.
the prophecy.
Yes, sir.
So those y'all are not speaking Hebrew. Because if you couldn't be, he told we going to no longer know the language.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So that's hypocrisy. If you don't understand, you speaking to tell me you're not the real.
Right.
Because you couldn't.
Couldn't be.
You couldn't be. Because we don't know it. You had to be took it to a strange land.
Yes, sir.
And speaking a language your fathers never heard of. And that's prophecy.
Living in prophecy.
Living in prophecy. And then all people going to learn your foolish language.
Yes, sir.
And not learning the truth, because we learning from you. Speaking Yiddish.
Yes, sir.
But when we go to Genesis, we're going to see how important it is, what that happened that first day, and what really went down. So
yes, sir.
when you read that Genesis, and we're going to go.
Bereshit 1 and 5. And Elohim called the light day, and the darkness he called night, and the evening and the morning were the first day. And
this is where the problem started, the word morning. There's no such word in Hebrew. We didn't speak that. That's where the confusion came. Morning literally means to cry, to mourn, to be mourned. Everybody know that. Laminate.
Right.
So it's crying. So they're telling us to cry.
Right. That's another one of those spells.
Yeah, gos-spells, man. And that's what made everything conflict. So they used that. That's a German word. It came in the 14th century. So it was nowhere near, just like Jesus wasn't existing.
Right, right.
Until the 1600s. So this word didn't exist. But it's in all the days. At the end of every day, he's saying morning. And that is what the lie of the serpent taught all of us to believe. But when the Hebrew word is like Barak, like Boqer, almost like you saying Boqer. But Boqer means to break through. So here, after to reach what Elohim is saying, because when we go through the serpent's word morning, that means the whole world is in mourning, because we talk about morning. In the morning, they replaced the Hebrew word with the word morning. But the word is Barak, which means to break through.
Barak with an M?
B-O-Q-E-R.
Okay, gotcha.
It means to break through, to penetrate, to crack. So this is how we know that this is the truth. It's because we say that this proverb forever. The break of day.
Yes, sir. Break
of dawn. Daybreak.
Yes, sir.
That means that's what it meant. He was saying he's Elohim. I'm gonna read it as that breaking through. And we'll go to Genesis 1:5. Yes, and Elohim called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And the evening, and the Barak, the breaking of light through the darkness, is the first day.
It's the first day.
The breaking of light through darkness.
Break of day.
Break of day.
Dawn of the day.
Yes. And then we say it all the time. Break of day.
Yeah.
And what he was doing was he was breaking through the darkness. That's what the light That's what that means.
Literally does. Yes.
Literally is doing that. But we're calling it morning. No, he said no. Evening in the breaking of the light.
That's totally different.
Breaking of light. Yeah. And we always say that sunbreak.
Yes, sir.
Daybreak. You getting up and I got a video we're gonna play with this show too. Right behind this, we're gonna play it right now.
Did y'all hear about why they started saying the oppressors, slave masters, the slave abusers, the slave leaders, why they started saying good morning? It is to my understanding they started saying good morning because when black folks got their children kidnapped, killed, or husband killed, or wife killed, they cried all night. Men and women just cried all night. And when they would wake up, the slave master asked them, did they have a good morning? Insulted them and said, have enough mourning for the loss. So again, this is why we try to change and shift the stuff that they have given us, because everything has been a spell, a mockery. You understand? To disconnect us
and
from
this lady is saying that you just heard, she was talking about when they mocked the slaves and said, did you have a good morning? After they killed somebody or hung somebody. And she's saying right there, you just heard.
Wow.
Did you have a good morning?
Wow.
Of good crying, a good sorrow, good grief for what we just did to you.
Crazy.
That is insane, man. Just like you just said, why do you could just clump everybody together?
Right.
They do it to us. In every nation, even the ways we talking about do it against us. That's very lady that said, she was saying a video, I'm gonna play the video too, and here to watch this lady talking about being called privilege. Let's see what she got to say.
Okay, like to say that means you disregard every other single race in this country doing anything and succeeding based on hard work and merit and skills that they've learned. And to say it exists means you're also trivializing all the hard work that other races in this country do to succeed. Like you don't believe what they do even is for anything good, that it's all for naught. And the other thing you have to realize is that when people say white privilege doesn't exist, they're not saying that racism and being a racist doesn't exist, because it certainly does, unfortunately. There are people out there who really don't like you based on your skin color, what color you are. You could be black, purple, blue, orange, but be whatever color. If you're a good person, that's going to show. And if you work hard and you work smart and you do the right things, you're going to succeed in this country no matter what skin color you are or where you're from.
Yeah, so you see that lady talk about that, but she's saying that, but she could very well be racist herself.
Yes, sir.
But she might not be, because you say racism is wrong to anybody. But y'all clumping us as one, like we privileged.
Right.
And they all these black people attacking them for saying that, for saying I'm not privileged. I don't get no privileges. So that we go to Peter.
Peter. All right. 2 Peter, or Kepha, 1:19. We have also a more sure word of prophecy, whereunto ye do well that ye take heed, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place, until the day dawn.
Day dawn, right?
Day dawn, yes, sir.
That's a break of day.
Yes,
That's
sir.
a break of daylight.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now keep on.
And the day star arise in your hearts.
And we said the Star of Adam.
Star of Adam.
This is before the sixth star it physically existed.
Right.
We're talking about the day star, the 6-point star of Adam, which is Adam and Eve.
Yes,
that's
sir.
why one triangle is up and one side up is down, like man and woman.
Yes, sir.
Because they're one, bone of bone, flesh of flesh.
Yes,
so our star represents our father and our mother. Adam is 6 before she existed. This was here.
Yes, sir.
So when he made the woman, was already made from the star. She's made from that star, Adam. There's upside down triangles,
yes, sir,
making the 6th star. One,
yes, sir.
Kaya and Adam. That's what this star represents. Man and woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That's
yes,
all that.
Yes, sir.
And
Not
you see that?
David.
And that's what I'm saying, because this is before David.
Yes, sir.
We right here in the book of Genesis.
Yes, sir.
And then we read the book of Peter, and we read the book of Revelations about the star. Now go to Revelations. You got
22:16.
Yeah, so we just identified Adam was that star.
Right.
We said this before, but I'm saying that
yes,
for the clear understanding. All right.
All right. Revelation 22:16. Esau have sent mine angel to testify.
He said, I Isa, so they won't get that.
Oh, I'm sorry,
right
I
beside
missed
it.
that. I sure did. I, Isis,
which
have
is
sent,
Jesus.
Yes, sir.
Saul, what the Muslims call him. Saul is Isa. And they don't call him Jesus, they call him Isa.
Yeah.
And nobody know that.
Wow.
I'm gonna have a video with a Muslim, show you right now what Muslim has said. Call him by his name, Jesus by his name.
Then does the Quran call Jesus Isa, from the Arabic for Isa. Isa.
I, Isis, have sent mine angel to testify unto you these things in the churches. I am the root and the offspring of David, and the bright and morning star.
You see morning right there, Gabe, right?
Yeah.
Adam didn't say that morning. The break of light.
Break of light.
The break of light through the darkness. Star.
Star.
That's what he is. And he did not say offspring of David. He's the root of David, not the offspring. They're trying to make this a son of David.
Right.
See what they did?
Yeah.
But